sail as far back as I can.
And Jesus kicked the
Elmer!
hell out of me. Jesus kicked the
Elmer!
hell out of me. I went there that night, I wanted to fight, but Jesus kicked the hell
Elmer!
out of me. Tonight I face the barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water, water. Oh, Dan and I with throats burned dry. And shooby-dooby-doo, water. Water, water. You say, love child, what you doing wearing that sexy cowboy hat and carrying your beautiful sexy cowboy guitar? This is what you call a Gibson, a vintage Gibson L48. And you know what? We're going to talk about amplifiers today. And I got a way to amplify this beautiful cowboy guitar. But today we're riding bareback. Tonight I face the bear, that's right. Anyhow, say, what you doing? Well, I'm going to tell you why. We on a Western theme today. And what we got here going to make us a real cowboy. All right? Only take my hat off for one thing, baby. You remember Burt Reynolds, Smoking the Bandit? I only take my hat off for one thing. Today I'm going to be the Love Child Bandit. You dig what I'm saying? So, Bandit Love Child. So, anyhow, I'm only going to take my hat off for one thing. That's get this guitar from around my neck. Oh, there you go. Your sexy cowboy love child here for you. So today we're going to open up an amplifier called a Fender. And this right here is a cowboy amplifier if I ever seen one. Now, normally I have run for years. I've got Fender Super Reverb, I got Twin Reverbs, I've got Alamos, I've got Gretches, I've got whatever. But I've done a lot of my gigging with what you call a PV Bandit. Well, Love Child's getting older. He's still as strong and everything as he used to be. Forgot to braid my armpits. I apologize. I try to get that right next time. But anyway, I've been using what you call a PV Bandit. I still got a couple of those. They are a jam-up amplifier, and they are good in small clubs, in churches and halls. And if you got a good sound man, you pretty well take them anywhere. I love my PV Bandits. My Bandits are getting old. They're 35, 40 plus years old. And I'm going to give them a little rest. And I'm going with a little bit lighter equipment nowadays. But I'm going with good stuff right here. And this is what you call good stuff right here. And this is going to make me a cowboy. And I can amplify my cowboy guitar. I'm going to give you a hint on how I amplify my cowboy guitar. And I will give you the full rundown on this some other day. But let's just say what you do to make out a cowboy guitar and with a cowboy amplifier is called a monkey on a stick. For you youngsters, this is a monkey on a stick. All right, we'll talk about that later. So today, I'm gonna, just like I always do when I unveil, and what's the other word? Reveal, whatever it's called. First thing you do when you open these things up, first of all, you try to buy from somebody you know what they're talking about. Now, I found this with some people that are really sweet. That's all I'm going to say. And they ain't from Sweetwater, Tennessee either. You ever been to Sweetwater, Tennessee? It's a nice place. Get up there before the yuppies and everybody else find out how nice it is and totally ruin the joint. Sweetwater, Tennessee, nice place. But this didn't come from Sweetwater, Tennessee. That's all I'm going to tell you about that. Now, you notice the top of the box, it says upside down. Well, you're reading it upside down. It is what it is. Open the other end. But then it says somewhere on here, Yeah, I promise it does. Oh, it says this side up. There's a reason for that. That's what makes this amp so special. Because this side's got to be up while you're hossing it around. But when you go to open it, here's the reason why. Fixing to show you. Now remember, when you open stuff up, this box, you want to see how the box looks. Is it in good shape? Got holes punched in, anything like that? No, sir. This box right here has got it going on. Alright, that's number one. Number two, no holes, no water damage, no bad looking stuff. Now today, this is going to require more than my usual broken bladed pocket knife. So I'm going to get these fancy Arbor Freight scissors. This is not a sponsor. They call these, they say these are for cutting meat. But whatever, they scissors. You got these wicked staples in here, and we're going to bust them staples loose with these genuine Arbor Freight meat cutting scissors. There's two there, and come on, I'm anxious to see this now. Will you hurry up, love child? There's a staple right there. There's two more over here, as they say in Alabama. What just flew apart? I just lost part of my genuine Arbor Freight meat cutting scissors. Well, that's all right. I'll put them back together. One more staple to go. You got to watch that one right there. Don't reach out and touch somebody like your love child. Otherwise, they won't be showing this video because I'll be bleeding everywhere. Am I allowed to say bleed? I don't know. Anyhow, she's about open, baby. It's about to happen. Now, you want to try to save this box just in case, for some reason, it ain't a happy camper. Or you might want to use this box to mail something to your mother-in-law. If you're dumb enough to have a mother. I didn't say that. Good Lord, I didn't say that. I didn't mean that to all you mother-in-laws out there. No, sir. Everything looks good so far. You ready? Here we go. This is going to make us cowboy, and I give you complete, full explanation. See, Love Child's getting old, so his amplifiers. His PV Bandits, that's why I'm the bandit. I play the PV Bandit. But today, we're going to be cowboy bandit, you understand? Baby, I'm only taking my hat off. Don't smell like nothing. When you get stuff, you got to see how stuff's packaged. If it ain't packaged right, you got a problem. It's packaged pretty good. I like that. That'd be something for Elmer to play with out in the yard or in the house. It don't matter. But here we go. Here's every cowboy's got to have one of these right here, and I'm gonna show you why. It's in a plastic bag. It's wrapped right. It looks good. Feels good, and it ain't as heavy as that PV Bandit. Love Child, it just ain't as young as it used to be. And when I pick up my heavy PV Bandit or my Fender Super Reverb or my Twins or any of my bigger amplifiers, my customs, Love Child just want to go a little lighter and get something new that ain't gonna break down all the time. There you go. Here you go. Here it is for your viewing pleasure. Wait a minute. Oh, let's get rid of that. You ready? Feast your eyes on that beauty right there. This is what you call. This is called a Fender. You ready? Look at that thing. That's called a Fender. That's right. Blues Junior Western Tolex. Now look at that thing. Now let's flip this camera thing around. Let you get a good look at it. Oh, ain't that beautiful? I know, Love Child, you say you got junk everywhere. That's because this is my junk room. Look at that beautiful thing. This is Cowboy Western Tolex right here. Beautiful thing. Alright, we're gonna where I was. I'm gonna go plug this thing in. We're gonna come back soon enough and see how she sounds. It's beautiful. Cowboy Western Tolex Fender Blues Junior tube amplifier. That's why it was packaged upside down, so them tubes don't fall out. But let's go ahead and just look at one other thing before I fire it up. When you get this, what do we get? What do we get? Alright. Let me readjust the camera. Give me a second. Oh, sorry about that. when you get this amplifier, this is brand new. They got a fancy way of storing the cord. This is your what you call a power cord. Well, can y'all see what I'm doing there? Okay. I'm working on it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. That's what you call a power cord. That's you plug that to the wall. Then this here is what you call the foot switch. And see that got, if you can see it, if you can't, it's okay. Here's a piece of Velcro. You actually can strap that everything down in there with that Velcro. But what you got here is your foot switch. And we're going to go into the dynamics of this amplifier here in a minute and the operation. And that's your foot switch right there. And it's what you call a one-stepper. Can you see what I'm doing? It's called a one-stepper. You only got to step on it one time. And you're going to see why here in a couple minutes. So if you look down in that sweet little thing, let's get a good look. Let's get a real good look and see what makes it hum. Let's see what, it better not hum. Look down in there. That's all them tubes. Now, also in this amplifier is what they call a, you can read it for yourself. That's right. I don't think I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. But anyhow, that's called an eminence. And I believe they call this a C-Rex. But anyhow, that's one of them fancy speakers. And it's made out of stuff that people sometimes smoke. And that's all I got to say. So I'm going to be right back. And we're going to see what this thing sounds like. Where's the button at? I'll find it. I'll be right back. I promise. I'm listening. Say, love child, what are you doing? Well, I'm trying to summon some banjo music up in here. That's why I ain't got my cowboy hat on. There's two reasons why I had to take my cowboy hat off. It's when I ain't got no more cowboy amplifier. Folks, it got rough here a minute ago, or a couple of days ago, I guess. You see my cowboy amplifier, I found out on his way here to Alabama, he went through Brokeback Mountain. And well, you see me unbox him. And when I had him off camera, I plugged him in. Then I shot the juice to him. And I was turning him on real good. Then he started squealing like a pig. But I couldn't find no banjos. And then I found out he's one of them oscillators. But it's okay. I'll go get my cowboy hat cleaned and pray for another day. I still got my cowboy guitars. But the good news to it all is I got old Blues Junior Tolex Cowboy with an eminent speaker. I got them off a place called Sweetwater. And they got the finest customer service. And I call them up and they say, hello. I say, this is Love Child. Guy on the other end that says, Love Child, I'm your greatest fan. I said, well, good. If you're my fan, I need you to take my cowboy amplifier back and do something with them. They said, no problem, Love Child. Whatever you need, we'll work it out. So don't be afraid to buy it from somebody. When you buy something, buy it from somebody reputable like Sweetwater. There's a lot of good people out there you can buy from. Just double check who you're buying from. As far as a Fender Blues Junior amplifier, I've played through many of them, and they're a good amplifier. Every now and then you get a weirdo. And when you get one of those, you just put them where it belongs. Not back here. So anyhow, stick around. Here pretty soon I'm going to be unboxing another Fender Princeton amplifier, and you're going to like it. Good talking to you again. This is Love Child. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe unless you just absolutely don't like me. And if that's the case, give this video a thumbs down. You hear me? Hook a brother up. Y'all have a good night. God bless you.